Good afternoon, meteorologist. This is Jesse Kelly here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Temperatures are pretty mild throughout all the region, and also looking at lots of clouds as well. Temperatures are, for the most part, into the 60s. We have 70 degrees in Mount Pleasant, where we have a few more breaks in the clouds compared to areas off towards the east. We're still into the 50s across Magnolia and also into Minden. We're seeing temperature here in Shreveport of 62 degrees. As we go into tonight, as we see a similar setup to what we saw last night, as we have lots of moisture, light winds, we'll have the perfect recipe to maybe produce some patchy fog later on tonight to the first part of your Monday morning. We'll see the fog begin to disperse as we begin to see the winds begin to pick up in some intensity by the latter parts of Monday morning to the afternoon. Radar is pretty quiet for the most part. You can see that cloud break out towards the west across Mount Pleasant. That's why the temperature is a little bit warmer closer to Mount Pleasant and back out towards the west towards Dallas. Have lots of rain across the deep south, which we don't need more rain, but unfortunately we're going to see more rain as we go into the next couple of days. Our next disturbance is now off towards the north and west. It's going to help push a cold front in here as we go into your Tuesday. And speaking about the lack of temperatures or lack of rain, talk more about that in just a second. Tonight, we'll see temperatures continuing to fall into the lower to middle 50s, 55 degrees in Shreveport, 54 degrees in Atlanta. We'll see a nighttime low of 56 degrees into Carthage and also into Longview. Now, here's a look at the drought monitor, and it looks as if things are starting to get moistened up, although we still have some abnormally dry conditions across portions of East Texas. But again, we're going to continue to see more rain for the next couple of days, which will continue to beat down the drought as we will see another couple more rounds of rain for the next couple of days. I'll show you that in just a second. So Robinson forecast shows clouds continuing to increase later on tonight into the day on Monday. Not expecting much rain on Monday, although we could see a few isolated showers throughout the day. But I think we'll see better rain coverage late Monday night into your Tuesday. Along that cold front, it's going to move very slowly, so you can still see for your Monday, temperatures will be much warmer into the 70s with a south to southwest wind at 6 to 12 miles an hour. As we go into Monday night into your Tuesday, here comes that cold front slowly migrating down towards the south. So around 1, 2 o'clock, the front will be up towards Texarkana and Interstate 30 corridor. That front will continue to slide towards the south slowly, just south of Interstate 20 as we get into 9, 10, 11 o'clock into the morning. Now the front will stall similar to what we saw with the last system that we saw in here earlier last week, and will eventually send multiple rounds of showers with a few embedded thunderstorms over here for Tuesday and Wednesday. Will also continue for your Thursday as well, so we could see some moderate downpours, but I'm not expecting as much rain as we saw last week. Amounts I'm showing you just a little bit will be anywhere between 1 and 2 inches of rain, so we'll see the rain continue for Thursday before everything moves out of here by Thursday afternoon before we get a couple of days to dry out. So here comes that next chance of rain working its way through here as we go into Monday night into Tuesday and Wednesday. A disturbance over California will move off towards the east, which will lead to another chance of rain for Wednesday night into the day on Thursday. We'll see ridging return as we go into the weekend. However, we have another disturbance that will work its way across the country as we go into Sunday. So that Sunday will be our next chance of rain. Models are a little bit uncertain on the storm track. This model here shows the track a little bit further off towards the north. Another major model shows the storm track pretty much right on top of us as we go into Sunday. So we'll watch that for you very carefully. So we'll see more rain for Sunday. And there's another disturbance just behind that that could give us more rain as we go into Monday and Tuesday of next week. So we will continue to see a wet February into the ArkLaTex. If you add all that up for the next 7 days, we will see anywhere between 1 inch or 2 inches. Could see some higher amounts, but again, since February has been so wet so far, it does not take a lot of rain to cause some minor floodings. Just keep that in mind. And the outlook for the next 8 to 14 days, the Climate Prediction Center says we will see more rain chances over the ArkLaTex and also across the south. Tomorrow, though, temperatures much warmer. We'll see those highs into the lower to middle 70s. 76 degrees into Marshall, 74 degrees into Natchitoches, 70 degrees in Texarkana, 75 degrees out towards Mount Pleasant. That's all courtesy to that southwest wind. Next 7 days shows a good chance of rain late Monday night to the day on Tuesday and Wednesday, also for Thursday. Not expecting severe weather as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And again, rainfall amounts will be much lighter compared to what we saw last week. We'll take a break from the rain for Friday and Saturday before we see more rain as we go into next Sunday. I know next Sunday we have the crew of the Highland Parade. Maybe that will be dealing with some rain, so we'll be watching that for you very carefully. And next 7 days for lows will range anywhere between the 30s into the 60s, so we will continue to see the wet February continue. Amounts, again, for the next 7 days should not be as heavy as what we saw earlier this week, but again, it does not take much to cause some minor flooding, so just keep out for any areas that are prone to flooding, as flooding is a possibility over the next 7 days.